You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them when looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Is about honoring a woman in a community who's not necessarily in the limelight. I wanted to find someone who was less obvious, who was actually impacting the people around them on the day-to-day basis. We chose Lori Hall, and then we chose Crystal Franklin as well, and Chelsea Williams to be our panelists as well. So we're welcoming up Lori Hall. Thank you. So lesson number 1, conviction is better than confidence. If somebody is more passionate about something than you are, they're going to be 10 times more successful than you are, because in their off hours, they're on the computer researching it, they're over there looking it up, they're going to events for it. They could be a C-level student and making A moves in the streets just because they love it. Become a good quitter. There's a point when you're doing something where you hit a dip. In the beginning it's exciting, like you get a new job. It's exciting, you're taking off, you're doing great things, you're doing amazing things, and all of a sudden you hit this lull. And then all of a sudden it starts to go down. There's a point between where it's at its height and it starts to go down that is your quitting point. Because you're no longer being served by that thing. Take the big risks and bet on yourself. You're always going to be the best bet. Even in those times where you feel like you're failing, it's a purpose in it. It's for the right reason. It's going to get you to the next place. I shouldn't be looking to keep my job and stay there for life. I'm looking at what am I going to do next. And I expect anybody that's excellent, anybody that's great to do the same thing.
We all need to realize we are constantly in a preparation phase, especially you're constantly learning whatever your industry is. Me, it being the health industry, you never stop learning about health. You never stop learning about new advancements. You never stop any of that. You always have to continue to be learning. So you just have to realize you're always going to be in preparation mode for something.
I think the benefit for me was time. It wasn't knowing anyone, it was just time. It was time for me to mature. I have a different type of access to people now.
You need a board of directors, not mentors, right? So the people who advise me are on my board of directors, but I've never officially asked them.
Right now in my space, there's no one who's doing what I ultimately want to do, so I'm trying to create the role. So I'm trying to go to different people that I know are a little bit better in certain areas and try to get advice that way. And then also, it works both ways.